and Gilbert thought it was funny. I can't remember if I have this on recording or not, but he was saying that he just wants to raise as much money as possible and with no limit, and he doesn't need to tell anybody how much he makes, because apostates, if they don't get their hands dirty, they need to put their money where their mouth is and basically pay for him to do what he does. But he doesn't even do any real activism. Yeah, I'm so sick of Bob Smith. He, like, on 16, because he got real confrontational and rude, like, when he called in. And I was answering his questions, but he got, like, real aggressive. And, like, I was willing to just, like, answer whatever he had to ask of me. But because of the way he was just asking questions that's really rude and disrespectful, I just didn't feel like answering him anymore. And so then he did a rant on me that was like 3.5 hours long. Yeah, and then Zeb, he says, he's like, yeah, I saw that guy Alberto, you know, on the live stream on YouTube. He's like, yeah, I recognized him, but he's like, I was busy and didn't really have like the energy or want to call you and warn you about him. So he saw that there was a sexual predator at the protest with all of Maggie and me and all these women, and he did not care enough to call us and warn us. So that's how much that they really care. That it's like they knew he got kicked out of Warwick and that he was dangerous. There's reasons why Zeb doesn't report other guys acting weird, because he acts even weirder, and he just, you know, like, lets it slide. I mean, Zeb is probably more demented than all of them combined. Zeb was called me, I don't know, this was a few months ago, but he's like, yeah, there was this one, like, lady at a truck stop, and she had a balloon of heroin stuck in her vagina, so we could get her to relax so we could get it out. He's saying how they were, like, sucking on her and doing all this shit. He's been in prison for jewel theft, and, yeah, and it's, like, really bad. Like, really bad. He's got no sense of right or wrong. Zeb is screwed up. Zeb is very screwed up. And I would not want any girl to be alone with him. He's already sexually assaulted me, you know. I mean, I woke up and he had his hands in my clothes. And it's like us females as witnesses, we were raised not to sound the alarm, not to freak out. You don't want to accuse your brother of something. He's looking to get blowjobs, like that's what he says. Like, yeah, you know, if a girl says that, you know, I'll go and show up. You know, because he's just living in his car being homeless. So he just goes from female to female looking for a free ride and looking for possibly some type of sex. Yeah, Zeb is the most demented of them all. And he even said, he's like, you know what would be great is if I got accused of pedophilia so that it could make the news. He's like, wouldn't it be great if some of the kids from when you know, that I grew up with accused me of molesting them, get on the news. And then he says, well, you know, my nephew, he said once that I touched his pee-pee, but it was when I was pushing him on the swing or something, and, you know, it was just an accident. Like, oh, yeah, real fucking accident. And he loves to say that word, pedophile. And he's got that creepy laugh. It's just too much, and I didn't know who to talk to about it or what to say because he's so popular. And it's like, if I go out there, you know, and saying this stuff, I was just afraid of the backlash. But, I mean, in all honesty, Zeb is the biggest predator out there. I've got really disgusting texts from Zeb, so I can pull up. I've been talking to Zeb for over a year. Got some stuff. When Zeb sexually assaulted me, they were there, and I was like upset about it. So I'm like, you know, because we were on a mattress in the living room of an apostate's house, and I thought it was safe. I had my own blanket. I was on the, and I had already met him before, and so I knew, I felt safe with him. And then it was like, oh, hell no. I mean, hell no. And yeah, I mean, I should have just called the cops right then and there, but it's like, I don't even know. You don't want to jump to conclusions. And it's like, well, he was just hitting on you. And then he was like saying, oh, I love you all weekend. I'm like, Steph, I don't feel that way towards you. And he wouldn't let it go, and everybody saw it. Like, they all saw it. And it was like, I don't know. There's more that I could say, but I'm too embarrassed to even say it, but there is more. I've been offered to do pornos by certain predominant apostates to make extra money, like JW-themed pornos. You know who asked me. I mean, you can put two and two together.
Oh, dude. What can we do? One of those cute skits afterwards. Like what are those? Remember when Christian Catch used to do those skits and she'd make him dress up like a girl? Remember that?
I do.
That was awesome.
It was.
We should do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pretend like you're. We should create like our own elders training video. And you can like stand over me with like a leather belt, and I'll be like, "Stop whipping me!" And it'll be like, someone getting counseled for. We'll just like pick like any one of like a huge. I'm sorry. It would be fun. Don't get me wrong. I would laugh if someone did that. Like I would laugh.
It's an idea for somebody.
Yeah.
Put that out there.
Maybe a couple of years ago when I used to make more videos, I would have done that. But nobody ever really. I can't talk a worldly friend into doing that with me.
Right.
When I talk to Joel, I mean, I guarantee you, like if I call up Joel and I record him, you will get him basically wanting me to do phone sex. He'll be talking about what a good ride he is, how many times he can come in one night and stay hard all night. Like that's the general conversation every time I talk to him. They're obviously talking to each other, and it's like I just kind of deflect it, like, I'll just laugh it off and try and talk apostate, shit, and then I'll just hang up. But I didn't want to flip out because, you don't want to make Joel mad, or I don't want to make Steph mad or Gilbert mad. Like and they're abusing their power because they know, you make me mad, I'll do a video on you, and slam you. So it's like that's what I was afraid of. I didn't want anybody to slam me, so I just let it go. But I'm tired of it. All right, well, I'll get on this and get it so that I can forward it to you. I'll get it on video because it's on audio, so I'll get it on video so I can send it. I don't know if I can send it. It's through voice recorder. So yeah, I'll look at my stuff tonight, and then my daughter's birthday is tomorrow, so I'm going to be busy all day tomorrow. Then I'll forward it to you hopefully the next day. Thank you for this.